Specificity matters in communication, so does scale. For example, environmental concerns were much easier for people to grasp when the language we used made it clear that the issues were local and visible. Pollution could be a wrapper on the ground, smog in the air, a river you couldn't swim in. You didn't need models to understand it, you could point to it. Then the language shifted. The problem expanded from local harm to global systems. Using the term climate change wasn't wrong in terms of description, but it moved the issue to a scale that most people don't intuitively understand. Invisible processes, long timelines, complex feedback loops. The moment that happened, the conversation changed. Not because the issue became fake, but because it became too abstract. You see, scale changes how people think. When a problem is small, concrete, and observable, people orient quickly. But when it's large, distributed, and systemic at system level, they argue about definitions, causes, and projections before they ever think of acting. Language decides which of those modes people enter. This mistake, it shows up everywhere. In organizations, calling something a culture issue instead of a broken process turns a fixable problem into a philosophical debate. In relationships, labeling a conflict as toxic instead of unresolved shuts down repair. Broad terms inflate scale, and inflated scale overwhelms understanding. If you want to think clearly, here's the discipline most people skip. Always ask what scale a word implies. Is this something a person can see, test, or influence? Or is it something that requires abstract systems and long chains of inference? When the scale jumps too fast, understanding just falls apart. Other people, they're going to argue endlessly inside whatever language they're given, but you're going to notice when a name quietly changes the size of a problem, and you're going to bring conversations back to what is concrete, observable, and actionable. Because thinking well isn't just about what you believe, it's about choosing language that keeps reality within reach instead of pushing it beyond comprehension. Really quickly before we go here, guys, if you know anyone that you think this could benefit, please tag them below. If you have any ideas for future videos, comment below. Thank you for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe.